great racing all the way through, but especially for the lead here. This tire that Goodyear has brought is allowing these guys to race like this.
I think he might get him right here.
He's got it. The contact. And he takes the position back. Uh-oh, Kyle, will he retaliate? Yes, he turns him.
Hold on.
Joey Logano goes past. He gets through it. The caution is out.
Come on.
And there is damage to the points leader. Don't forget the Owners' Championship. It was 4 points in favor of that car, the 18 over the 22. And when the 22 was in front, it had switched to a 6-point lead for Penske Racing. And now this.
Green flag back in the air. The 4 not going. They wreck behind him. The green flag is out as they cross the start-finish line. Will they throw the caution?
Here we see they're under green flag. NASCAR is looking at the track, trying to determine if these cars can drive off. It's very important to see who the leader is when the light comes on.
Caution comes out, and that's how close it is. Can Harvick do it? The final turn. He needs the position.
Oh, Harvick spins the 18.
Turns into the 18. He turns as well. The 18 crosses the start-finish line.
I'm a little bit in disbelief. Not that Chase Elliott won the race. We saw Truex and Elliott have great cars all night. I'm not shocked that one of them could win, but I thought for sure it would be down to Denny Hamlin and Brad Keselowski on who would be eliminated.
And then not be able to advance because of a bad ninth inning. That's exactly what has happened with the 14. What he tried to do there, and he said it, he apologized to the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Well, if this was going on about 185 laps from now, we might see a different scenario as what's going to happen here right now, but I think they're going to race pretty clean at this point in time.
Are you implying that Junior might remember that?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know how good his memory is, but I'm pretty sure he can remember back to May. It's really impressive. He's able to hang this time. They've been working on that car.
They got together.
And Kyle Busch goes around.
Didn't wait 185 laps, Dale.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong about that.
I think you meant 2 laps.
Looks like there's some contact.
Oh, the 24 of Byron.
Remember what happened off of turn 2. Byron felt like maybe that the 11 ran him into the fence off of turn 2. Byron takes that opportunity to possibly retaliate.
Needless to say, Chris Gabehart is livid down here. They're trying to get their position back. Denny Hamlin, even more mad than Chris Gabehart. Listen.
I don't know. I haven't seen a replay of it, but good grief. If he's mad about what happened off of 2, you got tight underneath of him, lifted on.
All right, so Denny Hamlin clearly is upset. This has been going on all the way down the back straightaway, banging into each other. Denny is not happy.
Well, now he has to be careful because
The racetrack, you can watch the fire out of the pipes. He's off the gas trying to stay off the side of the 24 car, but still Byron hits the fence, and he feels like that was Denny's responsibility. You can see how frustrated he is right here, running him shallow into the corner.
Crash, it's Kurt Busch with a hard crash.
That's too bad. He was flying.
He was running very, very well. Looks like he might have tested that safer barrier one more time. Down that long straightaway, Kurt moves over to get some air between the 2 cars. Get to turn 3.
He just booted him out of the way.
All right, survey says.
Who's he racing with there?
We're here, and it's a red car.
Jimmy Spencer?
Yeah. That would be what, the 3rd or 4th time this year that they've tapped.
Waiting in the wings. Here's Keselowski on the inside. Carl Edwards, can he make it stick on the outside? Brad thought he had the best car all night. Took the inside line on the restart. This is going to be down to the wire. Oh, touch! He spun out. Carl gets into Keselowski. Carl Edwards will win.
That's it. Checker flag. Good job, man. You are the man. He deserved it. Good job.
It looks to me as though Carl thought that he was cleared and he was going to do a crossover and maybe misjudged that.
Boom, right there. Is that Bliss or Howard?
Colin Brown gets hit also and spun around. 88 car Steve.
130 miles an hour as they enter turn 3, and bumper goes to the back of the 11 again.
Way up the racetrack.
Oh, into the wall goes the 11. the 24. Pinched the 11 into the wall. You heard the crowd, and now tire smoke coming out of the 11. A 7/10 of a second lead over Martin Truex Jr., and there went the tire. The 11 goes into the wall.
Some guys, you're okay, Denny. Keep it up there. Keep it up there.
I have to stop when they get into the corner like that, and you can see as we'll pan back to the front.
Oh, he got into him. Logano around. Can he save it? He is unable to. Caution. And the caution came out right as Denny Hamlin was crossing the start-finish line to get the white flag.
That could have been avoided.
That could have been avoided. I agree that there's history there, but even if there's history there,
that was uncalled for. This will give us a very good angle. Let's take a look here. That still could have been avoided.
Yeah, that's a tough call from that angle. Yeah, that is truly two guys going for the same place in the same place as the patch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just got into each other.
Finion Raceway, and yes, that is a live picture.
You know, payback sometimes. Well, a lot of times it happens around this place. Tony Stewart just got paid back for what he did earlier to Brian Vickers.
The attitude kind of, what the heck, I'll let him go and then pay it off.
And I can guarantee you that
All clear.
all Vickers has been thinking about since he got turned by Stewart was getting in a position to do this.
Looking for him. Where's that 14?
Yeah.
Oh, and now the caution's going to come out as Colby Howard has gotten into the wall hard.
Yeah, that's a big hit. Yeah, you can see him moving around. That's good news. You coming, Mike?
Got into Hocevar a little bit right there, and then Hocevar maybe gave him a little payback.
That would be a little bit of a retaliation, looks like.
And ends Colby Howard's night, unfortunately.
Where do you stand on that, Phil? With
this place is grueling. You're in the corner so much.
Oh, turn 2. Ryan Newman tried, and he finally dumped David Gilliland. Newman had hit him about 3 times before, and that was the charm out of turn 2.
But look who paid as big a price as Ryan Newman in the 39.
I'm not sure this fight's over with.
This went on for 3 straight laps. Newman trying to get by with the bumper. And Gilliland ended up.
What's the guy coming out of this 38 car? I think he might be a little ticked.
Would not be the least bit surprised.
He's trying to get out of his car. I know that.
Both Ryan Newman and David Gilliland were 2 laps down at the time. This is a couple of laps prior.
Remember, the 39 had been on pit road, had some issues. They had to hood up on the car. He had problems getting on pit road. I think he was a little frustrated, the 39 car.
And 1 lap later. And there had been about 4 or 5 issues of contact before this happened.
this might be deja vu all over again, but in reverse.
And Labonte inside of Earnhardt. He taps him going into the 3rd corner. He gets way down on the apron of the track, coming to the white flag. There's a leader change, and Labonte takes the lead.
And meanwhile, Ricky Rudd trying to
and Earnhardt spins him out.
Oh, man.
And Tony Stewart is involved in the crash, as is Mark Martin, Sterling Marlin, and several others. Dale Earnhardt takes the checkered flag.